Alright, budget magic time. Playing some Flying Men deck in Modern. I guess this is fine-ish. Alright, Glacial Fortress, go. Little creature light, but Pride of Clouds can make multiple creatures. Flooded Strand for our opponent. Craxit and Godless Shrine. And Ether Vial. Let's just Shivan Reef and favorable wins. Pass the turn. Might just start forecasting this Pride of Clouds at some point. There's a Dark Confidant. Well, we're going to have to kill that. So, Bolt, Dark Confidant, play Mystic Monastery, pass the turn. Vial, ticking up to 2. So this is like a white-black Death in Taxes? Ooh. Necromancer, eh? We're still drawing lands. Well, play Shivan Reef, pass the turn. I guess it's forecast time while we're waiting to have something else happen. Opponent Vials in... Oh, this is an Aristocrats deck. Okay. White-black Aristocrats, apparently. Well, his hand is not lining up very well. Opponent gets in with both. Down to 15. Champion of the Parish. Alright. Well, let's forecast. Reveal Pride of Clouds. Get a 1/1 flyer. Bird. Play Battlefield Forge. Pass turn. Opponent Vials in. Mentor of the Meek. Yikes. I don't even know if we can beat our opponent on board. Mardu Shadow Spear. Draws our opponent a card. Attacks with everything. Well, we can kill this Necromancer. Drop to 6. Opponent gets a zombie. Then Bolt Champion of the Parish. But I don't think it matters. I guess we forecast. Yep, alright. We drew a lot of lands that game. I think we can fight through our opponent's deck, but not if we're drawing that many lands. So bringing Fire Spout is super good, and Is It Staticaster seems good. Question is, what do we go down? Might just be Flying Men. We gotta make 3 cuts. Let's go down 1 Pride of Clouds, 1 Favorable Winds, and a Mausoleum Wanderer. Try it like that. Alright, we're on the play. Let's see if we can get a decent hand here. This is a lot better than our last hand. I like this hand. So, yeah, this actually has a curve to it. Our last hand just was so floody. So, Judge is familiar. Pass the turn. Plains for our opponent and champion. Well, Battlefield Forge and Pride of the Clouds. Get in 4/1. Pass turn. Concealed Courtyard, and there's a Dark Confidant for our opponent. Gets in with the champion. Ooh, there's Lightning Angel too. Well, let's play Shivan Reef. Attack with both. And pass the turn. Opponent, ooh, it's a Fiendslayer Paladin with Dark Confidant. Champion also incentivizes our opponent to play things pre-combat, so we likely... Alright, we'll let that go. Pumps up Champion. And Thalia's Lieutenant. Alright, so that we will Spell Queller. So our opponent can't attack with Dark Confidant. Gets in with Champion. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, let's do that. Let's put our opponent to 1. Lightning Angel. Attack with everything. Opponent goes to 1. Dark Confidant, does it finish the job? It does. Another Thalia's Lieutenant. Whew! Alright, so that's the curve we need, just to be aggro and get in there. Maybe we even want Gut Shot. It kills Champion on turn. Yeah, let's do it. Go down 1 more Mausoleum Wanderer and 1 more Favorable Winds for even more removal. I don't know if Mausoleum Wanderer is really that good. We haven't seen many non-creatures from our opponent's deck. I think we got to mulligan that one. Oh, God. Well, I guess we're going to 5. We can't win with that hand. We'll try this. We get a Scry. I guess we keep Lightning Bolt. There's Champion of the Parish for our opponent. Well, Mystic Monastery, pass the turn. This hand's definitely not good. Dark Confidant pumps up the champion. Staticaster's interesting. So let's play an island, Vapor Snag the Dark Confidant, and pass the turn. We're hoping that we can... There's the Dark Confidant, so let's just bolt champion. We're hoping that we just draw land, and then Is It Staticaster takes down this Dark Confidant, and Thraben Inspector. Land would be so good. That works. Alright, that's a Moorland Haunt, so... Is It Staticaster has haste, snipe down the Dark Confidant, pass the turn. Opponent cracks their clue. Staticaster actually hits a ton of stuff in our opponent's deck. If they path the Staticaster, it gives us the mana to Lightning Angel. We also could just draw a land in Lightning Angel. Now let's play Pride of Clouds. Pass the turn. Vials ticking up to 1. Tap land for our opponent. And there's Necromancer. And opponent passes. We get a Vapor Snag. Well, play Mausoleum Wanderer. Gonna pump up our Pride of Clouds. Get in for 2. And pass the turn. Opponent only has 2 cards in hand. And we have their X1s kind of blanked by this Staticaster. There's Champion of the Parish. Okay. Opponent goes attacking. Now let's just block the Necromancer. End of turn, let's Vapor Snag Necromancer. And then shoot down Champion. Oh, our opponent has a 2-drop. Alright, well, that's good for our opponent. Now we definitely need a land. Land? Gut shot. Well, shoot down Thales, Lieutenant. Attack with both. We know our opponent's hand. We can't really do anything about it. We need to get this Lightning Angel down. That Champion of the Parish is going to be 4/4. Oh, and our opponent draws another Champion of the Parish. Tags with both. Well, let's gut shot the 1/1. This does pump up the other Champion of the Parish. Down to 9. We get a tapped land. Well, get in with Pride of Clouds. I guess we're to the point where we got to start chumping this Champion of the Parish. No attacks. Wow. That's interesting. Well, there's Lightning Angel. Pumps up Pride of Clouds. Get in for 6. Also has Vigilance, so it's back on defense. And now we're about a turn away from winning. I don't know if that missed attack actually is the cause of our opponent's defeat. It definitely didn't help. Block, block, block. That feels sort of like a tilt attack after that missed attack. Play Judge's Familiar. Opponent Vials in a Thalia. I don't think that matters, though. Because we have our opponent's last card, even if it's a removal spell, covered by Spell Queller. So, attack for 6 in the air. And that does it! Alright. Well, sweet. Well, I guess we'd have to look back and see if that misclick, missed attack was the deciding factor in that game. It definitely didn't help our opponent. We would have chumped, taken 2, I think, and made a spirit token. So I think we would have still won because we had the ability to make a spirit token. After we chumped, our board would have been essentially the same. But it definitely wasn't ideal for our opponent.